Chapter number 7, students, organization and strategic leadership. I'll today explain a part of this particular chapter. We'll start with it, students. Listen. See, now this chapter, the second last chapter. One more chapter, syllabus is over. And 8 chapter, students, I said 39 hours I'll take. So only 39 hours. This chapter I should be able to finish tomorrow. And maybe 2 more lectures. Portion is over. Please don't miss lectures. Whatever example I'm giving, note down that properly. It will be helpful to you. Now, beta, in the first lecture which I did with you, I had given the definition of strategic management. Understand? I used to say like this, the strategic management is a managerial process in which you define your vision, set objectives, craft strategies. After crafting strategy, implement and evaluate strategy. So, beta, this chapter, 7th chapter, is about implementation of strategy. Because see, vision, chapter number 2, process, chapter number 1 and 2, vision, chapter number 3, objectives, chapter number 3, chapter number 4, 5, 6 was crafting of strategies. Chapter number 7 is implementation of strategies. So today we are going to study about this part, implementation of strategies. Now, how do I introduce this topic? Please understand. See, in the human resource strategy formulation, I said a company is known by the people that it employs. Right now, beta? So what kind of people you are employing in the company, it will help you to achieve your vision, your mission as such. So most important asset I said a company has is its people. Now having understood that, first we'll understand, name of the chapter they say is organization and strategic leadership. So there are 2 parts to this chapter. One is organization, organizational structures, and strategic leadership. So the first thing, how do I explain organization? Listen, it is said organization is that management function. Pay attention, please. That management function in which we define the work that is to be done. We first define the work. Then we group the work to be done. Then we appoint people to do the work. Then we delegate authority to the people to do the work. We fix responsibility on the people. Just giving authority and not making people responsible is like appointing a person as the chief minister or prime minister of the country. They have authority, but many times they don't take responsibility, which is wrong. So, bacha, I said, to be very clear, I said organization is a management function in which we define the work, group the work, appoint people, delegate authority, fix responsibility, and ensure that the work gets done. In fact, one could also understand here we do decide the hierarchy. Hierarchy means we decide, when I say people, board of directors, manager, officer, clerk, peon. With this all bit of what understanding one gets, if you have an office, you need people to work in that office. And once people come to work in that particular office, you have a particular kind of a structure that is taking place. So, what kind of structures we find in a particular business organization is all what this chapter is about. So, you may say, my dad has an office where there are 5 people working. Good. Someone would say, I've seen the office of a particular partnership firm where there are 30 people working. So I said, go and see the office of Reliance Industry. There are 2,000 people working in the office. So because there are offices with 5 people, 50 people, 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000 people. Does that tells you that offices where thousands of people are working is a better place to work? No. Or is it that when 2,000 people are working is the optimum form of structure? Never. Structure depends upon your type of business, your scale of business, where you're doing business. So, beta, there is no optimum structure as such. Optimum means you can't say this is the best structure. Structure varies depending upon what kind of, please understand, business you're doing, what is the scale of business you're practicing, how much money you've invested. On that basis, you have structure. So today we are going to study what are the different structures as such. But before that, there is one question that is asked many a times. What is Chandler's strategy, structure, relationship? Very, very important. And many a times students read this in a hurry. They don't understand only and they write all nonsense. If you pay attention for 2 minutes, it will be very clear. Question is, what is Chandler's strategy, structure, relationship? I'll give you a small example. It will be clear. But not 20 more minutes, please bear with me. Even I'm having fever. But still, what is strategy, structure, relationship? Take this case. One person, Mr. A, starts selling goods in the local market. Okay, beta? So he's selling goods in the local market, and for selling goods in the local market, he has 4 to 5 people who are helping him in the work. So that can be his shop, that can be his office, from where he does all that distribution work. Think. So here is a person, Mr. A, 4, 5 people working for him, and he's doing his business. Please understand. This person, I said, is confining himself to the local market. 4, 5 people, work is going on very well. Now, Bacha, the problem is, once the work is going on properly, so Mr. A, those 4, 5 people, they become comfortable in that work. And many a time, students, when you become comfortable, you don't feel an urge to grow. You feel this is best. But once you become comfortable in life and you are happy with that position, your growth stops. Then you'll never grow in life. Remember this. The day you feel I'm satisfied, your visarjan will take place. Please remember. So this person, Mr. A, local market, he says capture. He is not ready to be comfortable. He said, nahi, local market I've got. Now I want to capture the, pay attention, regional market. Kavya, tell me, 4 5 people, Mr. A, local market, everything is going on properly. He thinks of the regional market. He starts his business in the region. Imagine he was selling his goods only in Bangalore. Now he says, I'll sell in full Karnataka. So beta, his office comprised of 4 5 people, one small room. Think, with those 4 5 people, can he manage full Karnataka region? Tell me. So beta, be very clear. 4 5 people that he had in his office, that was his, come on, tell me, that was his structure. Okay, with the strategy started business, the strategy started business, a structure he created of 4 5 people. Now he wants to expand. So he wants to expand means what? First, what came in his mind? First, a strategy came in his mind that I want to expand. From local, I want to go to the regional one. And when I started selling goods in regional one, he's expanding in different places in Karnataka. But if he's doing business in different places in Karnataka, Hubli starts, some places are then a nearby, big place for us. Mangalore is there. Sab jagah here. The question is, can he manage with those 4 5 people? Definitely not. So what he'll have to do, come on, tell me, Niyati, kya karna padega beta usko? He will have to set up a new structure. New structure in the sense what? Maybe he'll now need to have a bigger office. Prakruti, right or wrong? He may need 8 to 10 people to work in the office. So the idea is what Chandler says, when you are doing business, don't confine yourself to that particular business. Please grow. But always I say, and I mean it, the best defense against competition is to grow. You become so big that competition starts fearing you. In the morning lecture, one boy was telling, sir, in my lectures I talk about Pakistan a lot. So we should not talk only about Pakistan. Idea is what? We should become so big that Pakistan cannot dare do anything wrong to us. Precisely. So, beta, you are not supposed to be comfortable in that small business. You want to expand. So first you got a thought, strategy, then students you change the structure of your business. In the sense, from that small office, now you're having a bigger office. You may be having offices in different parts of Karnataka. So what has happened? Structure changes after the strategy changes. In other words, what will change first? Tell me fast. First, strategy will change, then structure will change. Imagine this business done by Mr. A, Bangalore captured, Karnataka captured. He said, now I want to capture the national market. So 29 states in the country. With those 8-10 people, can he capture 29 states? Precisely not. So what first came to his mind? I want to capture the national market. So the first came strategy. Then that strategy is a thought that comes to his mind. He feeds that strategy by changing the structure of the business. So beta, be very clear, point is simple. First, it's not that I will employ 100 people, I'll have a big office, then I'll start business in Bangalore, then I have people, I say now you start looking after what Karnataka, then Maharashtra, ऐसे करेगा बेटा, tell me, बोलो बेटा, first only अपना hundreds of people, पागल है, People come at a price now, they're very expensive. So rather what students, 4 or 5 people, cut at. Think big, employ more people. Employ more people, have a bigger structure. Now national market done, now international market. International market business can be done by those 4 or 5 people sitting at Malleshwaram near the flower market. Pagal hai kya? I need to have offices in different particular country. Niyati, borobar che, agreed. Meaning, chalo bolo, first tell me what will change first. First, strategy will change. Then structure will change. Never have that feeling, student, that structure changes and then strategies. Those organizations where strategy, see what I'm saying, students. I'm the owner of the company. I have a vision. On the basis of my vision, I have what strategy? My strategy and the people working in the company, everyone's strategy is the same. I make a structure. I will get competitive advantage. Why? Strategy and structure are matching with each other. Then which I am bound to succeed. Many a times strategy is there, structure is not there. We start suppose taking online lectures, and then the day when the online lecture is to be taken, Wi-Fi is not available. मरो फिर क्या करेंगे? तो बच्चा, be very clear when you think of strategy. Change the strategy, change the structure. The structure follows strategy. And I'll just show this part. See, name of the chapter beta organization and strategic leadership. Abhi isme beta you have to read. Everything I will not read because I've explained most of the things. But still some things I'll read. Effective strategy implementation requires a number of factors, including how the organization should be structured so that strategy can be put into effect. In other words, students, you have plans. Who will implement the plan? People. There are people, people are in the organization. And the hierarchy which is there, that is the organization structure. Since all strategies are to be implemented by the employees of the organization in one form or another, the structure of the organization defines the position and roles of employees at various levels with regards to such implementation. Imagine JK sir is sitting there in Bombay. Bombay, there is a lockdown. Bangalore mein JK Shah class lecture is going on. Coimbatore batch is going on. What is that place? Hyderabad batch is going on. Baroda batch, Ahmedabad batch. Kerala mein one place is there, that batch is going on. So many batches. How? JK sir sitting students and Bombay is managing everything? No. We have people at these different places. Na? Hey, bolo beta, that Suman madam is there in Bangalore. She manages the show very well at Malleshwaram. Your place, hey beta, Southern mein, what is that person's name? जो manage करता है, क्या नाम है उसका? He has become my good friend यार. He's dark, short, na? क्या नाम है उसका? So anyway, forget it. I'll find out. So he is managing the show. So you need people now better to implement, and that is why organizational structure. So organizational structure involves arrangement of activities and assignment of personal. Very easy, but organizational structure. See, strategists must design and implement an appropriate organizational structure in order to implement various strategies. Be very clear, but go. Design and implement an appropriate organizational structure in order to implement various strategies. When a firm changes its strategy, very important, changes its strategy, the existing organizational structure may become ineffective. Agreed, Niyati? When, example, kya yaad rakhna beta? Small. Now you want to become big. So strategy changes. Structure has to change. So when a firm changes its strategy, the existing organizational structure may become ineffective. Hence, structural changes are needed to implement new strategies. Tarun, समझ में आ रहा है ना? Then beta, changes in organization structure is needed for effective implementation of strategy because of two reasons. See, structure largely dictates how objectives will be established. Structure dictates, forget this, बाद में बढ़ते पहले ये देखो बेटा, अपना Chandler, 3-mark question is asked Chandler, this is what is expected from you. I'll explain this, then the one thing that's written on top will become clear. See, there are 5 students in those boxes over here, and very easy. First, it says new strategies formed. Now, understanding should be like this. There was a person, Mr. A, with 5 people having a business concentrating in the local Bangalore market. He was doing business in Bangalore, selling some goods in Bangalore, in Malleshwaram area. Malleshwaram या South End या कुछ भी पकड़ो ना, that particular place he was doing business. Now beta, he is not happy in the sense that not happy means business is going on fine, but he wants to grow na. And I was telling you again and again, the best defense against competition is to grow. So he starts thinking now, not just, let us say, not South End, Malleshwaram also. That means full Bangalore I want to capture. But bacha, full Bangalore he wants to capture. So what comes in his mind? Come on, new strategies form. Agree, new strategies form. His thinking is what? Bangalore I've captured. Now I want to capture Karnataka. So his thinking is Karnataka is to be captured, Cuttack. So new strategy is coming. But he continues with his old structure. All 5, 6, 8 people are working with them only he works. Not possible, beta. See, new administrative problem emerges. Matlab, take this another example. JK Shah classes, beta, is in Bombay. I stay in Bombay. We take lectures in Bombay. And JK sir tomorrow starts a class in Bangalore. So sir tells Bombay teacher, you'll go to Bangalore to take lectures. So beta, for once we'll be happy. Why happy? Bangalore, very nice place, good students. But imagine for JK Shah classes, yeah. If Bombay teacher goes to Bangalore, then who will take lectures in Bombay? Imagine if we go to Bangalore and we start liking the places, we are taking many lectures, then what will happen, Bacha? Some days we'll take lectures and go back to what? Bombay. Beta, neither will be able to keep the students of Bangalore happy nor the students of Bombay happy. So see what will happen, see? New administrative problem emerge. Suman madam would say, I want this teacher to take the lecture. Here, Bombay mein bacha, we have 30 batches for CA intern. If there are 30 batches for CA intern bacha, we have to take every day 10 to 12 hour lectures. So here, if you take lectures, and imagine a lecture like mine, SM, I have to talk continuously for 2.5 hours. But for youth only, back is paining. For me, my throat is also paining. And I just got the injection, I'm having fever also, but still work has to be done. Then student going from Bombay to Bangalore, then it becomes a tedious task. Administrative problem emerges. Cut that. Then organizational performance declines, meaning neither Bombay branch will perform properly nor Bangalore. And sir had gone somewhere out, students, and he realizes in Hyderabad there are many students doing CA. He starts a branch in Hyderabad also. Sir, where are the teachers? Now, when it happens, then JK sir would say, Dipesh sir, will you take lectures in Bangalore only? Dipesh sir, yeah, I would love to stay in Bangalore. So, beta, what is he doing? JK sir is creating a new organizational structure in the sense that some subjects, Bangalore teachers will only take lectures in Bangalore. So they are full time in Bangalore. Some subject, Mumbai teachers will take lectures in Mumbai only. In the free time, they'll go to Bangalore and take lectures. So what is happening? Come and tell me. New organizational structure is established. Khatak. Then bacha, organizational performance improves. Then what? When the organizational performance improves, students, then beta, you should not become comfortable. Niyati matlab, you've captured the Bangalore market. Now you want to get the Karnataka market. तो फिर मस्ती चालू हो जाएगा ना. मस्ती in the sense what? Now you will say नहीं 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 मने શું જોઈ છે મને Bombay market. That means I want India market. Then again this kind of game will start. Then after Indian market you have captured, you say I want world market, like that. So basically Chandler says, see, this is what is written. Changes in strategy leads to change in organizational structure. There is no one optimal organizational design or structure for a given strategy. What is appropriate for one organization may not be appropriate for a similar firm, obviously. Although successful firms in a given industry tend to organize them in a similar way. There are two things it says. What you feel is right, let us say in Airtel, maybe Vodafone is doing the other way. But most of the companies which are successful try to have a particular way of functioning. Like for example, how Jio is functioning now. Now Airtel is trying to have its organizational structure on that basis. Reason, Jio is doing better. As simple as that. Okay. Now, this is easy, but you can just go through this. Before this, there was this paragraph. Now we can read this. See, structure largely dictates how objectives and policies will be established. For example, objectives and policies established on the geographic organizational structure, where organization divided based on location. The example that I gave are in geographic terms and geographic specific. If it is based on customer group to whom it is served, then policy will be customer specific. Take an example, Vida. I gave the example of what? Bangalore, Karnataka, India, like that. Sometimes I'm manufacturing a product, I'm giving only what? I'm giving only to the customer who come and buy things from me from my shop. So I have a structure like that. Now, bacha, I decide to sell the goods online also. So if I decide to sell the goods online, you imagine from the same shop, from the same people, can I manage students selling across the counter and selling online also? I cannot. So I need to have a different structure. Then, bacha, structure dictates how resources will be allocated. For example, is based on customer group, then resources will be allocated in another, otherwise in another way. That's it for the day. Tomorrow we'll meet, students. Chalega? Is this clear? Any doubts? You can ask me, students. Okay. 5 minutes ka break I'll give to you. Chalega? And then 5 minutes I'll start. Yes, please. Tell me, any doubts are there? Yes. नियति बोल बेटा.
Am I
Yeah, you're audible, but you're not visible.
So in task in R&D strategy, transferring complex technology into business proposition.
Complex technology to business proposal basically means what? You have some particular technology which is available, use it for your advantage, benefit as such. Best example, imagine you make a electric vehicle. Electric vehicle beta will run on a engine के battery.
Battery.
हो गया.
हाँ.
Business proposition. Electric scooter will run on a battery. Google does what? What example I said? They give you so many suggestions. So the people who are involved in this, what they did, they collected the information and gave that to you as such in a just single click. ये लैपटॉप का एग्जांपल आप लोगों को दिया मैंने. तो we use this technology and with that we are doing conducting online lectures. More than 50 lectures are conducted at this point of time with GKSHA classes. Business चल रहा है ना बेटा?
हाँ, correct. Means by using technology we are carrying on the business.
Yeah.
अच्छा, समझ में आया sir.
Okay.
Thank you sir.
Okay बेटा, okay. Anyone else? Chalo, that's it. Okay, bye. Tomorrow we'll meet beta, okay?